About 45 kilometers outside of Cairo, deep in the Egyptian desert, a new city is rising.
These are residential zones, right? These are where you have, this is where people live. And then I think that is a business zone. I'm not sure yet. I have to get. As you can see, this is a city that was built from scratch. But the question is, will people live here?
This city is futuristic, ambitious, and unlike anything Egypt has ever seen before. The government calls it the new administrative capital.
Look at this. Huh? Wow.
It looks like a city of the future, but behind this dream lies a much bigger story. One about power, ambition, and control.
لماذا يبنون هذه المدينة؟
To really understand why Egypt is building a brand new capital, we first have to understand Cairo, the city it's meant to replace.
This is Cairo.
A city of over 20 million people. It's alive, historic, and chaotic. Cairo is one of the most densely packed megacities in the world, and that's why the Egyptian government decided to start over, to build something entirely new, far away from the Nile.
Alright, so I've made it to the new administrative capital. Now, let's go out and explore this new city. All the taxis here, they take you around, they're all electric cars. So obviously there's like a business district, there's the government zone, there's the residential zone, there's different zones.
Spread across 715 square kilometers, this city is almost the size of Singapore, and it is called the new administrative capital. It is massive. The city is made up of 8 residential zones, 2 government districts, an entertainment zone, an investment or business zone.
Right behind me, these buildings that you're seeing, this is the heart of Egypt's new government. You know, over 30 ministries are being relocated here. Right? The idea is that is the mosque, right? And then there's a cathedral over there. We're going there next. Right, so this is a visual message of unity. And so we're going to see the presidential palace now, but I'm not allowed to film it. Like Tilka, no? So that's the presidential palace, but I'm not allowed to film it, so I will not film. Wow, this is massive, man. Oh my days. It's actually said to be bigger than the White House. You know, yeah, it's just a symbolism. It's just pure symbolism. And, you know, critics say it's just, you know, misplaced priorities. But Egyptians are not joking there. So ما اسمك؟ أحمد. لماذا يبنون هذه المدينة؟
Officially, it's to ease congestion in Cairo, to move ministries, government offices, and millions of people away from the crowded capital. But critics say the real reason runs deeper. They believe this new city wasn't just built to decongest Cairo, but to distance power from the people. Let me explain. This is Tahrir Square, the heartbeat of Cairo. It was here in 2011 and again in 2013 that Egyptians rose up and toppled 2 presidents, Hosni Mubarak and later Mohammed Morsi. Those protests changed the course of Egyptian history. So by relocating the seat of power deep into the desert, far from the masses, far from the restless streets of Cairo, some believe this distance isn't by accident. It's actually by design. To them, the new administrative capital is an architectural shield for President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, the former army general who came to power in 2014 through a military coup. The entire project is managed by a company called Administrative Capital for Urban Development, or ACUD, a joint venture between Egypt's Ministry of Housing and Egypt's armed forces. The military holds 51% and the state owns the rest. Critics see this as Egypt's most powerful institutions building a city for themselves.
I know funding for a city like this is massive, it's huge. And then another question is also, where does the money come from?
The total cost of the project is estimated at around 58 billion US dollars, one of the largest developments in modern Egyptian history. The master plan was drawn by a renowned American firm working with Egypt's Ministry of Housing. Construction is led by the Armed Forces Engineering Authority with major backing from China State Construction, one of the world's largest builders. But according to official records, the new administrative capital isn't directly funded by Egypt's state budget. Instead, it is financed through the Egyptian Armed Forces and the Ministry of Housing, who fund it by selling land to developers, local companies, and foreign investors. On paper, it's supposed to pay for itself. But with Egypt's debt rising and its foreign reserves shrinking, many economists argue that the real cost is still being carried by ordinary Egyptians through loans, subsidies, and inflation. Beyond the government towers and monumental palaces, there are 8 zones created to house the future citizens of this new capital, each designed as a self-contained city with homes, schools, mosques, hospitals, and shopping centers. Together, these districts will host more than 6 million people.
I'm taking a walk around the residential zone. I did not see any like a single house, like villas or something, but look around, man. It's really beautiful, huh? And then right behind it, you have the business district. Yep, masjids everywhere.
Beyond housing and offices, Egypt wants to build a place where people can live, work, and play. This is the entertainment zone, the city's hub for leisure and culture. Cafes, theaters, sport arenas, green parks, all part of an attempt to give this modern city a soul. The highlight of this zone is Misr Stadium, with a capacity of over 93,000 seats, making it Egypt's largest and the second largest in all of Africa.
You know, when this city is ready, when it's fully built and everything, it's not going to be like a city where you just walk around, do your things, right? It's going to be like a commuter city, like where it is programmed and the way it is planned, you know, into zones and things. Yeah, you cannot just walk, you just have to commute. Jamia. لكن هناك الفلاج الألمان Germany.
On this main boulevard of the business zone, there are several international universities. You'll find universities of Canada in Egypt, the European universities in Egypt, the German International University, and others.
Now we are passing the knowledge city. So in this knowledge city here,
you'll find universities, training institutes, and technology centers come together under one ecosystem, where students, researchers, and entrepreneurs can collaborate on science, AI, and new technologies. It is built by Egypt's Ministry of Communication and Information Technology.
Central Business District, CBD, this way, right? You can see, look at the skyline, man. Wow, man, and look at the masjid.
This is the Business and Investment Zone. It is developed by the China State Construction Engineering Corporation. The centerpiece is the iconic tower, nearly 400 meters high. Right now, it is the tallest building in Africa. Around it, you have clusters of investment complexes and office skyscrapers that will house banks, technology firms, and multinational companies.
Also, look at how massive the roads are. Look, massive roads are. لكن كل هذا فندق. Wow.
The area also includes luxury business hotels, convention centers, embassy offices, all designed to attract investors and international conferences. Within the same government district, not far from the main axis, lies a complex so vast it can be seen from space. It is called the Octagon. The new headquarters of Egypt's Ministry of Defense. It mirrors the Pentagon of the United States, but only bigger. Another iconic landmark on the way is the 1-kilometer high skyscraper named Obelisk Capital. Upon completion, this is going to be the tallest building in the world.
Yes, so residences all on this line all the way down, and then right next to it you have different schools, right? But then Kulla International School. So this city is built for the elite, you know, it's not built for the average, you know, Egyptian.
Some say the new capital will become a ghost town, that the housing is too expensive for ordinary Egyptians. A 2-bedroom apartment here can cost over $50,000, while the average Egyptian earns less than $3,000 a year. But this is what I think. Egypt has one of the largest wealthy populations in Africa. In fact, it's the second highest after South Africa. There's a growing class of business owners, investors, and professionals, and this city is built exactly for them. So I believe this place will eventually fill up. It's only a matter of time.
This is truly impressive, man. Maybe some 10 years later, I'd really like to come back here and see, you know, what has changed. I like how people live here, you know. I'd like to see that. Yeah, man. Really, really, really nice. Obviously, we'll have to see in a few years whether people will live here or not, whether it is sustainable or not. Thank you for tuning in. If you found value in this, if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, share this video, leave a comment. See you on the next one.